Good morning. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Thursdays make me anxious, but usually anxious in a good way. Thursdays are my day. Thursdays are like my Christmas Eves. Hello, I'm Anita. This is my rambling YouTube channel. It's about weight loss, but on some occasions, such as today, it kind of goes here and there and everywhere. But it all kind of comes back together, I think. In my head it does, maybe in somebody else's it does too. So tomorrow is my weigh-in, and this week I've been working on 1.4 pounds to get to my 50-pound goal. I have worked hard and I have worked well, and I am completely confident in everything that I've done that I will make it. I feel good. I even actually kind of feel, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm there, but let me go back. Everybody have their water. I don't have any water. I just got home from the doctor, so I'm still milking this. And I haven't had breakfast yet. It is 10:27. Oh my. I had to go to the doctor this morning. I spoke to him about my weight loss, and I weigh 161 right now. So when I lose that pound, you know, let's just say 160. Well, he thinks that I should stay where I am with maybe another 10 pounds. So he wrote me a note for goal for lifetime 150, 160 to take into them, and then I'll have a little chit chat and see what they say. He says for my bone structure, my age, he even brought in, which I found pretty interesting, was what our organs weigh. I never thought about that. Do I got a bigger liver than you? Lily livered, whatever they call it. So I don't know how it all comes into play, but he says that he thinks I'm good where I am, like I said, with another 10 pounds to go. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm excited. I'm super excited because if I didn't make it, okay, hang on. Hopefully my shirt doesn't come up. If I didn't make it to my 50, I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to be really surprised because I just feel, and anybody who's done the weight loss thing knows when you get that feeling where you just feel kind of like I'm there. Yeah, I've got a total belly, but that is something that is going to take another 20 years to get rid of, and I'm not going to focus on that. So I was really excited. Let me just shake this off a little bit because as long as I've, you know, as I'm here and I'm talking, super excited this morning. Love my doctor. He's the greatest guy. So I'm always happy to see him. And, you know, I love talking to him. We talk about everything. Excited about Easter. Excited about, you know, it's spring. It's just that time of year where you get excited. There's so many things. And I went to Rite Aid to get my prescriptions filled, and I was waiting. And I used to work in pharmacy, and so folks, when you have to wait for your prescriptions, it's for a good reason, okay? They're not just back there taking pills, pouring it into another bottle, putting your name on there, boom, you have to go. They're not making you wait because they don't like it. They're not making you wait because they're back there having a tea party. They're doing their job. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting because I actually got there before the pharmacist. And right before my prescription came up, some police officers came in. Now, I don't get bothered by police officers. And I looked, and they were talking to a young woman who was approximately my daughter's age. And it just took me back to when she was a teen, and we had problems, and I had to call the police. And it just took me there. And it just took me there. And that's the worst place I can go. Okay, now stick with me because I have a purpose for this. It's sad, but it comes out. The worst place I can go. And I struggle when I go there. And I have to pray, Lord, I just sit and I pray out loud. Don't take me there. I can't feel all this responsibility for everything that's gone on with her. And I looked over, and there was a whole darn aisle full of Easter candy. Not just Easter candy, but Reese's eggs, because you know how fresh those Reese's eggs are. Oh my gosh, fresh Reese's eggs, Rolos. It was just stocked. This Easter candy. aisle was just stocked. I mean, it was yummy. I was like, oh man, Easter was, when my mom, she dressed my sisters and I all alike on Easter. We had the hats. I mean, Easter is a big to-do. So I'm looking at all that candy and I'm thinking, okay, Anita, you've worked really hard this week. You can have some candy. It's probably not going to show up by tomorrow, and then you can work it off next week. Or we could go with thought B. Oh man, life is tough. I'm stressed. My heart hurts over my daughter. It hurts. It's like somebody is just plucked it out of my chest and is just wringing it up with their hands and intentionally trying to hurt me. Yeah, because this hurts when I think about her. You have every right to eat all the candy you want. Go grab some candy. Yeah, why not? Because life is stressful. I've got stress, man. Nobody would blame me if I ate a piece of candy. Or, shake it off. This is life. Everybody has stress. The gal next to you in line, she's got stress, only you can't see it, and she's not talking about it. The guy behind the counter, he's got stress. He's just doing his job. He's not talking about it. But he didn't make an excuse not to show up for work because he's got stress. He's got to show up for work, right? He can't call and say, yeah, you know, my wife and I were kind of having some problems, and I'm kind of stressed out, so I'd rather not come into work today. Yeah, I'm not going to go, yeah, weight loss, Nita's weight loss, the one that she's been doing for the last year and 2 months. Well, she's feeling a little bummed out right now about her daughter and some life circumstances. So she's just going to throw it all away and munch out on some candy here. But it's okay, right? Yeah, no, it just doesn't work like that. We have to be responsible for us. My heart hurts right now. I'm going to probably, when I get off here, I'm probably going to go sit in the living room and have me a good cry. Ugh, I am going to have a good cry. I hate that. I don't know why I do that. And I'm going to cry. I'm going to get it out, and I'm going to get it over with, and I'm going to pray about it, and I call a friend, and maybe I'll cry to her. But I'm not going to go off my weight loss journey because my heart hurts. Because I am responsible for me. And that would just be making it a little bit worse, wouldn't it? Like tomorrow when I wake up and I've kind of come to grips with what's happening today and how I'm feeling today, and I'd be like, why did you eat that Reese's, Anita? Who would be responsible for that? Things that have happened in the past, stress that I'm having now? Me. I am responsible for that. You're responsible for you. And again, when I say these things, I totally don't mean to sound harsh. I'm just trying to make everybody see, you see, somebody see, me see, I don't know, that it can be done. It's hard. It's so hard. Right now, there's so many things I would like to do so that I don't feel the way I do. Eating is one of them. Drinking wouldn't be a bad idea, even though it's 10:30. I guess there's a time for Bloody Marys, right? I'm kidding. But you don't have to do it. You don't have to give in to those times when you're just so overwhelmed by something or someone or a memory or something that's happening right now. And some of us who are older, we have memories from things gone past, and we can tap into them so easily. And this is kind of all over the place because I'm trying to snap out of it. I'm not gonna be down today because today's my Thursday. Today's my Christmas Eve. Because when I go weigh in tomorrow, I'm gonna hit 50 pounds and it's gonna be good. So you know what? When you have that moment or that day when things are just, ugh, you know, whatever it is, try to find something else besides grabbing that piece of Reese's candy or something to eat, and reward yourself by not doing it. Don't compound the problems by eating something you're going to regret and that you don't need. I'm starving right now because, again, I haven't eaten breakfast. I've been up since about 6. And so I'm going to go have some breakfast. I'm going to eat. I'm going to give myself a pep talk, and then I'm going to come back here and chat with you guys some more. Because I'm going to leave this video on an upbeat tone. Well, I came in the kitchen to eat, and I have a TV in here, and I always pop on the TV because I I don't know what it is about me, but I have to have something going at me all the time. A lot of times I'll just put on the music station and the TV is off again. And I think it's so funny because my husband does this thing where he doesn't pay the bill because he's boycotting the amount that we have to pay. And I keep trying to tell him, man, there's a few things in life that you just can't fight. City Hall, taxes, death, and your cable bill. Because they're going to charge you, and they're going to get their money, or we don't watch TV. And it just cracks me up that he thinks they give two craps on whether he thinks they charge us too much money or not. So now I have to decide if I should sneak in and pay it or leave it off. I think it's funny. I wanted to add, too, that I did not weigh in at the doctor's this morning. It's just, I didn't, so I don't know how much I weigh right now. I do not have a scale at home. I do not weigh in at home. I only weigh in once a week at Weight Watchers. And for anybody who might be just starting, unless, of course, you're online, doing the program online, I suggest that that's the way to do it. He and I were talking about that as well. And people just get too consumed in weighing every day and worrying about it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm completely consumed and completely obsessed by my weight loss. But daily weigh-in is not accurate. It's not fair. And it just kind of blows your game because for a million different reasons we don't need to get into. Again, just my opinion. Yeah, so I don't know how much I weigh. I feel darn good though. I feel small for me. When I say I feel small, for me I feel small. My hair is kind of laying different. It was kind of neat because when I was checking out and making an appointment for next month, the gal says, she says, "Oh, I like your hair." I said, "Thank you." And she was looking at my picture of my driver's license on her computer monitor. She goes, "Oh, it was dark here." And then she looks at me, she goes, "I like it now." And she kind of was like stumbling. She didn't know what to say. And she says, "Is that natural?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm growing my gray in." She says, "That's so lovely. I love it." And it was like, wow, what a great way to start the day with a compliment. Isn't that just the best way to start the day? I am going to make a conscious effort in the morning when I greet someone or I see someone. If there's something I can compliment them, I'm going to do it. Because I think how you start your day sets the tone for the whole thing. Like the other day with Oliver waking up in a good mood for his field trip. His whole day went well. He came home in a good mood. I was once married to somebody who used to just wake up screaming, and he'd take the clock and throw it across the room, and he'd stomp around, and right before he woke up, I would wake up and I'd be like, "Oh, here we go." And it was just horrible. I hated it. And nobody should have to go through that. Mornings should be a good time. I don't know. I'm off and rambling. I need to eat something. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that I did not weigh in at the doctor, so I don't know how much weigh. You know, this is getting down to the wire. I'm getting really excited. I'm getting a little nervous because what if I blow this? What if I gain? What if I'm just feeling so confident and so good when I go in there and I get on the scale and I gain? Because it's happened. It's happened to all of us who have done this weight loss thing. It's happened more often than not. They say, listen to your body, trust your body. Well, I'm listening, I'm trusting, and I'm just feeling like I've lost 50 pounds, but I just wait till tomorrow to see. I don't know what to have for breakfast. I'm out of my Premier Protein. When I was at the pharmacy, I was watching N is for Nurse Amy. I love her. I love all my see, in my head, all the people that we watch on YouTube, they're all my closest friends. They don't know it. But in my head, they're all my closest friends. We just can't hang out in person right now for whatever reason. But she was cracking me up. I was sitting in the chair, and she literally had me laughing out loud. I was grateful for that. But it was before the cops came, so, hey, lady, if you're even watching, I can't feel responsible for everything that's happened in my life around me. And I need to find a way to let it go. And it's the only thing in my life that's holding me back. And I pray, and I know God's going to guide me, and I'll find a way, and I'm on my path, because I'm sure in a heck of a lot better place now than I was 2 years ago. But yeah, it's Easter. Tonight, Oliver and I will dye some eggs. Yeah, we'll dye some eggs. I'll pray that my girl is in a good place. She is, for everything that's going on in her sweet life, probably the most spiritual person I know. And that's what makes this kind of harder. She knows God. She knows He could get her out of her situation with her help. It's not all up to Him. She's got to do it too, but Easter. New beginnings, right? Rebirth. All of that good stuff. Easter. Oh, I'm going to pop in some pictures at the end of this with no music, because I still don't know how to do the music. But I'm going to put one in of my dog that I did last Easter. It's just funny. Have any of you guys had the toasted marshmallow? Oh my goodness, it's so good. All right, so let's talk little Weight Watchers for a second while I sit here and eat on camera like I promised I would never ever do. You have your water. It's 11 o'clock here. I don't know when this will be posted. Do you have your water, and have you been drinking your water? Because you should be if you're not. I wanted to go back to this stuff that I shared early on, in case you didn't see it, when I started my weight loss. Actually a little bit before that, now that I think back to it. My hair just is, due to age, is thinning and falling out, and you know, I'm just lucky. But anyways, I started taking these, and I have noticed the biggest difference. I was taking the biotin pills before, but I wasn't taking them religiously. I wasn't taking them like I should. I set these next to my Digestive Advantage. Again, I'm going to show these for anybody who might have missed, or is just starting Weight Watchers and might be suffering from some constipation or gut issues, whatever. Both of these are purchased at Costco, but can be purchased at other places, and have rocked my world for the better. I take 2 of each of these every morning. I do not count my supplements. I refuse to. But this stuff has helped so much. Now, I also have another product that I'm putting in my hair. If you don't know me, it's how my hair looked before. You're probably like, yeah, lady, your hair is still pretty thin. Yeah, it is really thin, and it's going to get thinner. You can see right through my mother's hair and see her scalp, and I'm heading in the same direction, and that's how life goes, right? Genetics, or as I like to say, generic genetics. But I strongly suggest these. Carrie, I think you asked Kim on Fit and Fabulous about hair. Give these a shot. All right, so water. Everybody has their water. Yesterday I walked 3 times. I'm going to walk today. I'm going to take a good walk today. They're all good walks, but I really need a walk today to clear out the head. I want to think about what Oliver and I can do to get ready for the party on Saturday. It's the best party. My cousin's daughter, Corey, my cousin, she's just like this wonderful, wonderful woman. She's got 3 children, a full-time job, dogs, you know, the whole 9. And she's just like this. She throws parties like nobody I've ever known. And she has the biggest heart, and she's so beautiful. And she includes us and Oliver at every family gathering because her kids are the same age. Well, the 2 smaller ones are. And she doesn't have to. I mean, she always makes sure that Oliver is included, and I'm eternally grateful to her for that. But anyways, she lives on a cul-de-sac, and she lives next to a park. And these Easter parties are the most fun oh my gosh, just watching everybody do their thing. And it's just like I want to put the music from terms of, here, hit Clary, you'll feel better. What movie is that? Steel Magnolias, where they have the music and they're all at the park with the Easter. That's kind of what it reminds me of, only some of our people have tequila, and that's all right. And it's just such a wonderful party. I'll be sure to post part of it next week for you guys to watch. It's funny. But my little Liebchen gets in there. He has a good time. He's going to bring his best friend this year. Since the party's on a Saturday, he'll be able to come. He won't be missing his family on Easter Sunday. And what else? I think I'll just clean up around here, do my walk, drink my water, plan what I'm going to eat today besides this yogurt. I will track my yogurt. And think about tomorrow. I'm excited. Plan out what I'm going to wear. I'm excited. Now, if I should make my 50 mark, how should I celebrate tomorrow night? Because I know that my sweet husband will be like, what do you want to do to celebrate? It's Friday and you hit your 50 and wahoo, you've worked hard, honey. What should I do? It's funny because my doctor asked me today, he said, so if you could have anything, you know, what would you have? And I said, one of two things. I said, pizza, because I haven't scarfed out on pizza, or a hot fudge cake from Bob's Big Boy. And a Bob's Big Boy. Oh my gosh, they sound so good. But then I also told him how a lot of people, when they have had some of their favorite things, like hot fudge cake, Sandy had one, different things, and they always come back and say it wasn't as good as I remembered. That would be kind of nice, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, let's make it Eastery around here. I'm just going to wrap up this video and throw it out there so you guys can cross your fingers for me. Cross your fingers. Yeah. I did the best job I could. I guess there's always something we could do better, right? But I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with my choices of what I ate and what I didn't eat, my water consumption, my exercise. I do need to go for some more walking today. But yeah, so there we have it. It's the big, oh my goodness, is it going to happen? Won't it happen? Dun, dun, dun. Tune in tomorrow and find out. Wish me luck, you guys. Okay, bye.